What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about AMC, GME as well as the broader market. So as we can see very clearly, AMC was down for 7.99% for the day. It had a high of $18.13. The average volume on AMC has gone up to 50.17 million, and today's volume was around 42.86 million, which shows that retail is still interested in this stock. They are not backing out. We all know GME as well as AMC are both most manipulated stocks. Now we have the earning coming up for AMC. I personally believe we're definitely going to have a beat on the earnings, but these market makers are definitely going to look for something negative. If there is some sort of a negative news, they would love to drive down the price of AMC. For that, we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. Now, when we come over to GME, it was down for 2.86%. It had a high of $123.33. When we compare GME with AMC, GME was definitely down a slight bit as compared to AMC. What I personally believe, GME is definitely one option for a short squeeze. But in the case of AMC, this thing has gone so far into manipulation that now there is no coming back from it. That's why the stock price is going down so much as compared to GME. Now, when we have a look at the average volume on GME, it is around 3.10 million. But today it was around 1.53 million. We can see there was a big difference between the volume that came in GME as well as AMC. Still, GME kept very well up and above as compared to AMC. In AMC, the volume was way too much higher. Still, the stock price went down. Now, due to the market conditions right now, we know each and every stock will hit some sort of a downtrend. But how much of a downtrend is going to be experienced in GME as well as AMC? We just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. Though the retail is still buying the stock, they are trying to keep the stock price up. They are definitely buying the dip in AMC as well as GME. Now let's have a look over the SPY. The SPY was down for 1.07% for the day. It had a high of $435.50. Now throughout the day, there was a complete downtrend in this SPY. We know that the current situation regarding Russia and Ukraine is still on to the very serious side. There is no particular outcome coming out of the conflict. Vladimir Putin is still holding on to his grounds. He's still having the same demands that he had in the past regarding Ukraine won't be able to join NATO forever. And the West are again on to their grounds that it's not going to happen. So the conflict is still going on. They are not able to find any diplomatic solution to it. Looking at the current scenario, we cannot judge what's going to happen, what's going through the head of Vladimir Putin, and it's up to him to decide what he really want to do. But the current conflict that's coming around, it is not having any solution to it. That's why the conflict still exists. Now, when we have a look at the options flow for AMC, we can see it very clearly. Each and individual is buying put option on AMC. There was this mini whale that came in, and this individual bought 1,750 contracts by putting around $215,000, and he's buying a $10 put which is going to expire in another 142 days, and he's betting that the AMC is going to go down from here onwards. And when I bring down the premium a little bit, we can still see that the majority of the individuals are still on to the put side. Now when we come over to GME, it's a very clear cut indication coming out of the options flow. A lot of individuals are buying call options. There is no news out there regarding this company yet. I have no idea why this much of a call option is coming into GME. There were hardly any put option buying happening in GME, but majority of the investors are on to the upside for the stock. Now, when I have a look at what the whales are doing, they are still on to the downside for the stock. They are betting that the stock price is going to go down in another 2 days time, and that's a lot of money they are betting for that downside. Now when we have a look at the options flow for the SPY, we still have a very bearish flow coming into the SPY. A lot of individuals are straight up betting that the SPY is going to go down from here onwards. As we know, the current situation around Russia and Ukraine hasn't come to a conclusion yet. The war hasn't started yet. Neither the Europe is able to de-escalate the situation right now. We just have to wait how this is going to play out. If there is a full-scale war that blows up, then definitely these puts are going to print a lot of money for a lot of individual, and they are ready and they are assuming that that's going to happen. And if it happens, definitely the SPY is going to tank quite a bit, and we don't know how much is going to tank, because when we look at the previous scenarios of how much of the downtrend was experienced in the past, it was around 4 to 5%. And but in this case, a lot of individuals are betting that the SPY might go down to almost 10%. For that, we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. Hope so you like my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.